Alright, welcome back to the third video in the road to rank 1 of May 2025. So yeah, here we go, still working out of the Milwaukee team. No major changes except for swapping in Blood Moon Ursaluna for the Ogerpon Hearthflame that I had previously. I did consider just putting a much bulkier Water Ogerpon or changing to a Rock Ogerpon on here, but we're going to continue working with the Blood Moon for now. Just because I think it has a lot of potential, a lot of good things that it can do. So, what an interesting looking team. I suspect we're going to see the, what would I bring if I were them? Definitely bringing the Zamazenta, probably bringing the, probably bringing the Landorus, definitely bringing Kali Shadow, and probably bringing Amoonguss, in all honesty. Like, I think that's the set that I would bring if I were them. The only exception would be if their Ogerpon has, a taunt on it. I could see them bringing that. Okay, so this is actually not going to be a Grimmsnarl game. This is going to be a game for those two to lead off, and to follow it with Toothless and Iroh. Yep, so the entire thought process here is that we're looking for an immediate Trick Room to get us into a good position against the opposition. We're looking for Kadeta to wide guard out the Calyrex in the first turn of the game, assuming that it's the thing that comes. And from there, we're going to look to win in Trick Room. That is the general plan of the game. Our Miraidon is here as a premium anti-sleep setter, and it can potentially clean up the game in the event that we get to the end and haven't... Yep, okay, that was kind of what was anticipated here. So, what to do? I think, in this case, it's a wide guard, and we're not going to spend the Terra on the Calyrex, because wide guard will protect our Calyrex from Astral Barrage. So, it's a wide guard and Trick Room. Here's our Trick Room, here's our wide guard. Let's go! Yep, so did some prep for Milwaukee, and against this particular lead, I wonder how much more we're going to see of that. That hurts a lot, because it's a body press too, isn't it? He lived it! Oh boy! Calyrex, you fantastic fish, you! No, I know that's Minion, and yes, that he's not a fish. That's fine. Well, that's actually quite delightful. Okay, so Calyrex, I'll be honest, buddy, you kind of need to go down at this point. But you know what? Buy me a turn, friend. So we're gonna go Liquidation, and we're gonna go Protect, just to see whether or not the Zamazenta has Wide Guard, because that may matter. And if they just go for a wide guard plus, yeah, if they go wide guard plus Shadow Ball, this will block that particular play. Any other play, I'm not terribly, yep, okay. Or they're just going to go for a body press, which that works too, should that be what they decide. So in this following turn, we are going to, Behemoth Bash. Okay, I mean, that's neat. So, in this next turn, I definitely want to take a look at their team. Yep, so we're going to Glacial Lance and Liquidation, because I want the Calyrex slot to go away. They're going to swap somebody else in, which means that it's most likely going to be a sacrifice. Okay, it's the Ogerpon. Oh, it's a Water Absorb. Well, that's a good call. That's a very good call on their part. Kudos to them. But the Glacial Lance is going to do some damage. We'll get to find out what kind of Ogerpon it is. It's not particularly bulky. Okay. Body Press. Got it. Not terribly surprised. Unfortunate, but not surprising. And time for Ursaluna, I think. Okay. Can't say that I liked that very much. So, what do I want to do this turn? Alright, I don't really have a whole lot of... Don't have a lot of trick room left. I think I kind of just want to commit the Terra. And we're going to Infestation there in case they decide to go for... Yeah. So I think we're going to Infestation into Zamazenta in case they go for a Follow Me on the Ogre Pawn. The Terra Normal Hyper Voice should remove the Ogre Pawn from play. And the Infestation will start chipping away at the Zamazenta. I would not be surprised to see them Terra the Zamazenta. Oh, they're tearing somebody. Yep, there they go. They are tearing the Zamazenta. Terra Fairy, that's an interesting choice. I suppose it does make it so that you do not take super effective damage from fighting. Okay, there's an Infestation. We're not seeing a Wide Guard, that's good. That's really good. Because now here comes the Hyper Voice. I was concerned a bit about the Wide Guard. Pop! Nice, very good damage, love to see that. Okay, so that does even up the game. That does mean, however, that we've got a Body Press inbound. Body Press is going to hurt a lot. Probably get a knockout. It did not get a knockout. That's wonderful. We have at least one more turn. What do I want to do here? I'm not going to be overly surprised to see a double protect. If Calyrex comes back out, which Calyrex probably will. Oh, it's Lando. Hi, Lando. I think we go for a Blood Moon and a Liquidation. Unfortunately, our... Yep, there's the Protect. Okay. Are you just going to go for another attack with Zamazenta? Zamazenta might not be carrying Protect, which would be a very interesting concept. Yep, so here's the Blood Moon. And pop! Bye-bye. Okay, so that removes Zamazenta, which is great. Alright, we've evened up the game. And I think I need to take a look at what they have on their team. Each side has lost Terra, each side has lost 2 Pokemon. And we find ourselves in an interesting position of a lot of... fair bit of like a rock paper scissors game going on here, right? Because they have the Landorus beats the Miraidon, but we have the Spider who will beat the Landorus. We have Miraidon and Calyrex who can, you know, just sit there and punch each other for a while. So with that in mind, what do I think the appropriate answer is here? I think we're going to do the drift in the general direction of the Calyrex, and we're going to smack that guy with a yeah, I think the appropriate answer here is to go offensive, and to count on the combination of the Assault Vest and just the natural bulk of the Araquanid to carry us through this turn. We have already shown them. Yep. Okay, we already showed them the Wide Guard. So okay. Oh, that special defense drop could be critical. Miraidon lives it, Assault Vest, and all that. Have a drift, Cali. Bzz. There we go. Calyrex is down to Sash. Oh no, does he not have a Sash? Okay. Huzzah! Way to go, Araquanid. And once again, we find ourselves in the world's most epic game of chicken. Do they go for the Astral Barrage, which would probably end the game? Do they go for the Shadow Ball? And the answer is... we're not sure yet. But we're about to find out. I think that they're going to go for a Shadow Ball. And that is my bet. Hey! And it was successful! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That will give us the game. They went for the Shadow Ball. And Araquanid cleaning it up. Way to go, Cadetta. Fantastic. That, by the way, is just a feminized version of the word cadet because, you know, the Araquanid looks like it's got a helmet on. Space Cadet and all that. There we go. Cadetta cleaning up the game. That'll get us into Masterball Tier. Let's see what rank we're at, and then we'll pick up later with where we leave off. Okay. All right. Well, fantastic game to my opponent. Thank you very much. And waiting. Loading takes time. There we go. All right, quick way to check your rank, by the way, is to simply go to Switch Battle Teams. And boop! All right, 2484. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a good starting place. Considering that I did not make it here flawlessly, I had a couple of losses along the way. I'm not too surprised, but it's a good starting place indeed. So we'll get to work on grinding toward 1. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Hope to see you next time.